Introduction to Engineering Economics. Hello everyone. The topic of today's lecture is Construction Engineering Economics. An Introduction to Engineering Economics. The content will mainly cover the following three parts. 1. The emergence and development of engineering economics. 2. The research objects and characteristics of engineering economics. 3. The basic principles of economic evaluation for engineering projects. Let's start by introducing the emergence of engineering economics. In the past, engineers generally only took responsibility for technical issues related to engineering design, construction, and usage, with little consideration given to the economic aspects of engineering. In 1887, the American construction engineer Wellington published Economic Theory of Railway Location, which is recognized as the first work on engineering economics. In the 1920s, Fish and Goldman used mathematical methods to analyze the investment returns of engineering projects. In 1930, Professor Grant proposed evaluation criteria for engineering projects and published the textbook Principles of Engineering Economics, which had been reprinted 6 times by 1982. This book is a recognized representative work in engineering economics and has earned him the title of Father of Engineering Economics. Next, let's continue with the development of engineering economics. In 1951, Dean elaborated on the application of discounting methods, that is, dynamic economic evaluation methods, and methods for rational fund allocation in engineering economics. In his book Investment Budgeting, he introduced modern research methods for discounted cash flow and capital allocation. In 1978, Bushey published Economic Analysis of Industrial Investment Projects, which comprehensively and systematically summarized fundraising, economic evaluation, optimal decision-making, and risk and uncertainty analysis for engineering projects. In 1982, Riggs Engineering Economics systematically explained the content of engineering economics, including the time value of money, the monetary value of time, monetary theory, economic decision-making, and risks and uncertainties, pushing the discipline of engineering economics to a new level. China's research and application of engineering economics began in the late 1970s. Numerous books and articles on investment theory and project evaluation in engineering economics emerged, gradually forming a systematic engineering economics that suits China's national conditions. Engineering economics has received widespread attention and application worldwide. Currently, it mainly focuses on researching new methods using modern mathematical techniques for risk and uncertainty analysis, as well as analysis of intangible effects. So, what exactly are the research objects of engineering economics? Engineering economics studies the economic effects of various engineering technical schemes. That is, it investigates how to obtain the maximum output with the minimum input during the use of various technologies, and how to achieve the necessary functions of products, operations, or services with the lowest life cycle cost. Then we can derive the meaning of engineering economics. Engineering economics is an applied economic discipline that applies the basic principles of economics to study economic issues and laws. In the field of engineering technology, it focuses on how to conduct economic analysis and evaluation of projects, how to optimally allocate resources within the engineering field, and provides a scientific basis for making sound investment decisions. Now, let's elaborate on the characteristics of engineering economics from 5 aspects. 1. Comprehensiveness. Engineering economics spans both natural and social sciences. It considers economic issues from a technical perspective and technical issues from an economic perspective. Technology serves as the foundation, while economics is the goal. The economic issues in engineering technology are multi-objective and multifactorial, encompassing technical factors, economic factors, as well as social and ecological environmental factors. 2. Practicality. The problems studied, analyzed, and the schemes in engineering economics originate from actual production and construction. The results of analysis and research are directly applied to production and verified through practice to ensure the correctness of the analysis. 3. Predictive nature. Most engineering economic analysis activities are conducted before events occur, involving technical and economic forecasting. Through forecasting, technical schemes can be made more realistic and avoid blindness. 4. Quantitative nature. The research methods of engineering economics primarily focus on quantitative analysis. During the analysis and research process, many mathematical methods, formulas, and mathematical models are used, with the aid of computer calculations for results. 5. Comparative nature. Engineering economic analysis involves comparing economic effects to select the optimal or satisfactory feasible scheme from among many feasible technical schemes. 3. Basic principles of engineering economic evaluation. First, principle of combining technology with economics. Technology is a crucial means for economic development, and it emerges and evolves within certain economic conditions. Therefore, when applying the theories of engineering economics to evaluate engineering projects or technical proposals, it is necessary to assess not only their technical capabilities and significance, but also their economic characteristics and value. The goal is to identify projects or proposals that align with national policies, meet development directions, and can bring growth to enterprises, enabling them to maximize benefits. Second, principle of combining financial analysis with national economic analysis. Financial analysis of a project is conducted based on China's current financial system and pricing mechanism, standing from the investor's perspective, to examine the economic effects of the project on the investor. It is a microeconomic benefit analysis. National economic analysis of a project follows the principles of rational allocation and effective utilization of social resources, examining the benefits and costs of the project from the national perspective. Its purpose is to fully utilize limited resources and promote sustained and stable development of the national economy. It is a macroeconomic benefit analysis. Generally, projects that are deemed feasible by both financial and national economic analyses should be approved. Projects that are deemed infeasible by national economic analysis but feasible by financial analysis should be rejected. Third, principle of combining quantitative and qualitative analysis. Qualitative analysis involves evaluators assessing based on national laws and regulations, national development layouts and directions, the role of the project in national development, and the project's development trends. Utilizing their experience. Qualitative analysis is essential due to the complexity of some issues and the inability to quantify certain aspects. Quantitative analysis relies on objective and specific calculation results, using the derived economic benefit indicators of the project as a benchmark to evaluate the project. Through benefit cost analysis, combining qualitative and quantitative analysis helps leverage their respective analytical strengths and complement each other. Fourth, principle of combining dynamic and static analysis. Dynamic analysis is an analytical method that considers the time value of money, converting cash flows at different time points to the same time point for comparative analysis. In contrast, static analysis is an analytical method that does not consider the time value of money. The analysis of the time value of money is the core of project economic evaluation, so the evaluation should primarily focus on dynamic indicators. Fifth, principle of comparability. The essence of construction engineering economics lies in economic comparison. Based on the primary tasks of engineering economics, the following are the main conditions for comparability. Comparability in meeting needs. Comparability in terms of product variety, output, and quality. Comparability in consumption costs. Comparability in time factors. And comparability in prices. Sixth, principle of balancing benefits and risks. When making investment decisions, investors should not only consider benefits, but also pay attention to risks, weighing the pros and cons before making a decision. That is all for this video. Thank you all for watching.